So this is gonna be my submission for MGS 2 Sons of Liberty on the PS2, and we're gonna start right away with a new game plus, because if we do so we can skip a part and it saves us like 2 to 3 minutes. So the estimate is 145. Let's see if we can manage that. So tanker plant, very easy, ready one, let's go. The fun fact is with this game is that you can mash your codecs without mashing the X button. You just press the triangle and to go fast enough to skip them all. So that's a neat, a nice feature. So we start here with the tanker, snake. Try to get in here. The guy that you have seen is a Russian guy, and they're gonna try over to take the tanker. And our objective is to stop them. Also, there are some Marines present on the ship. They are not aware that we are, or that the Russians are taking over the ship, so. And no one is aware that Snake is on the ship. That's also good to know. So our first boss is already coming up, and that's Olga. Olga is the daughter of the boss that is trying to take over the ship. In a way. We have a non-lethal weapon with us, so we try to knock her out. Because later in the game we need her. She needs us.
I've been with the unit since I was born.
It's hard to get her.
Conflict and victory were my parents. We've shared everything, bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
And this is hard, tricky, because we can't see. We can't see shit. It's just gamble her way. Almost. And that was Olga. So this is the submission of BSG 34 and Annual. And now we are gonna get to the lower deck. Grab these bullets here. Don't encounter any guards. The advantage also is of VE is that every area you go to, it resets the alert, so that's convenient. You can skip that, you can skip without shooting the guard, but if you don't have the correct angle, he will shoot you. Now I have enough bullets to face another group of soldiers. Don't get far ahead because otherwise it will activate a small codec that you cannot skip if you are close enough to the bombs.
10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
That's better. Just wait a couple of seconds till the guard will pop up and then you can forward it. Alright. Small boss fight. And that's a clean fight. Nothing special. Nice going. Alright, now we're gonna. Well, I just need to tap a little to the right and let's do it old-fashioned way. Use the ladder to go down. You can do the glitch. You can do a glitch here, but if you don't do it correctly, you will get out of bounds, and then it's hard to go back. So for speedrun purposes, we just use the ladder.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of
There we
course,
go.
another Metal Gear.
Alright, next area is we can switch the camera here, so the soldiers will look the other way, and then we're gonna perform a roll.
And it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
It's a big roll. It's a very big roll.
Weapon will render all other
It's a
Metal
much
Gear
much lag roll. But it went okay. Game has a little bit trouble with it.
This weapon will render
Now we're gonna
all
take
other
some
Metal
pictures of Rex.
Gears obsolete.
Don't mind the
Nations
soldiers in
building
the
up their
underwear.
own Metal Gear force will think
Forget the
twice
pants. Still at the dry cleaner.
about their nuclear strategy.
Alright,
in
that's
the light
2.
of military dominance spelled out by Ray.
3.
All right.
And 4.
The shift in the balance
Now we
of
have all
power
the
will be
pictures that were needed for our objective. And it's good to go. That was the tank part.
we the Marine.
The tank part is the part where you play with Solid Snake, and that's the only part you play with Solid Snake. So the next part coming up is the plant section, and then you're gonna play with Raiden, and he's new to the crew. We see Snake back. We see Snake back again, but not as Snake, but as Pliskin. He's performing himself as a, how do you call it? A hind pilot. There's also some headsets on. Of a headset on. Alright. So this is Raiden. He likes to do that jumps a lot often in this game. It saves a couple of seconds when you go to the area, but it adds up if you perform them enough. So our first objective with Raiden is to make contact with Stillman, and Stillman is he is an expert in diffusing, making bombs, but also diffusing bombs. So we need to contact with him. Our credentials. And that triggers one guard to get awake again. I'm gonna grab the ration here. Wait for him to stand up. And just guide him through the elevator. Just play with him a little bit. Wait for the elevator to come down, and then we can go up. And when we go up, we grab our first weapon. It's the M9 that also Snake had on the tank part. All right. The M9. So like I said, the first point of business is to make contact with Stillman, and therefore we need to cross some platforms. We are here in a facility with a lot of platforms, and We are at sea. So when you fall down, you will fall down and you won't get up. So to make this sure that we don't fall down. Otherwise, it's game over. But we can continue. We can continue. There's a guard. Bye bye. And yeah, it's platforms, but you can also divide them in struts. So strat A, strat B, strat C. There's Bliskin, aka Snake. Still has his headset on. Still making contact with the Chapa. Alright. We don't need to save. Just we don't need to save. Thank you very much. A lot of shooting on the bridge, but it's done when we're getting there, so no worries there. We just can cross. We just can cross over the bridge, so. I'm gonna get this chaff grenade for later on. We need those. If we don't get the other chaff grenades, if we forget to get them, we have those back up. So this is the scene where Stillman is explaining there are bombs shattered around the whole facility, and that our objective is to neutralize those bombs. We do not disable them, but we are freezing them, so the clock, the internal clock that is in those bombs will freeze. And we do that on a lot of platforms. So we skip 2-3 minutes of explaining from Stillman. So that's good. Saves us a bit of time. I'm gonna exit here. And going on the hunt on our first bomb. We have also given, or Stillman has given us a sensor, and that sensor locates the bomb with a green glow, as you have seen on the radar here. So we are equipping our M9 and our coolant and our M9. There we go. And our coolant is trying. It's helping us to defuse the bomb, to make them not blinking anymore. There we go. That's our first one. A lot of to go though. And that's our objective for another, I don't know. And when we are crossing those struts, those platforms, we encounter some guards. We encounter some guys that are scanning the area. But like I said, when you are going to another area or another strut, or it resets, the area resets, so the alarm will not carry, so that's good. We're going to the heliport. And there's a big bird there. That's a Harrier, and he does a lot of damage. Oh. Not my best aim though. Nope. Too slow. Too slow for that investigation. Alright, now we had done the heliport. Now we're going to the EF connecting bridge. And here we're gonna get help from Deep Throat, and also with the previous part he warns us for those claymores. Like that. We're gonna get one of those claymores later on to give a clean path to the from section to section. So, alright, here's another one below.
Who's there?
Didn't see us though. Where there's I hide, but he didn't see us.
It's the enemy. I know.
Didn't go according to plan, but we're okay. We're okay. Also, this pump room, you can defuse. You can defuse the bomb in 2 different ways. You can try to go near to the other side and hoping for the good luck. We're gonna try that for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 times. Nope. You must go on a perfect angle. Nope. Won't helping us today. So we go in the old-fashioned way. Like this. Whoop. Diffusing. And we go back.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
We also need to get back there when we are going to defuse the final bomb. And that's a doozy. I'm gonna take the left side. One guard is away. Transformer room. 2 guards. One here. One here. And another bomb, of course. So when we are disabling all those bombs at this point. Also, Plisking is busy with his section of the area to defuse them. Works out okay at some point though. Now we are in the dining hall where it all started. What we are going to do is we're gonna grab the B sensor. We can use the B sensor to locate the other bomb, but we already know where it is, so we don't need him. What we do need, we need to disarm this one. And go back where he first came in this true facility, and there's the final bomb. But Pliskin had made an error, so it started a timer, and that's not such a good thing, because we only have 400 seconds to locate the bomb and disarm it. But we already know where it is, so it takes us like 45 seconds to go there, give or take. Go to the other side. Oh. Into the pump room. Take a right here, and then we go up to the roof. And we go down. Wait for the elevator. Gonna mash some codecs. Stand close enough. And that's the final bomb of this sequence. We don't have disarmed all of them, but we are on a good way. We are getting there. Our second boss, Fortune. She's a pain in the ass, if you want to call it, because she cannot die. Every bullet you have, if you're gonna shoot at her, it won't matter at all. So the only thing that we are able to do is to wait. Just wait. Gonna crouch here. Gonna grab as less lag as possible, and just a little bouncing from left to right, and wait till she's done shooting. So that takes a couple of minutes. And nothing more we can tell you. I can tell you about this this boss. She cannot die. Everyone around her dies, but she lives century after century, decade after decade. Through with Vamp. Vamp is her. I think Vamp is her lover. We're gonna encounter that guy also later on. There's our first queue. So the elevator is going to come down. And that's also our queue that we are need to go from left to right. We're just waiting for that she is going to shoot above her, around her. Yeah, that's it. It'll be over soon. And that's our call. Like I said, a couple of minutes. 1 minute 45 seconds, give or take. And then we need to go to the helicopter platform again. And there are our chaffs, like I said. With some claymores near it. But the claymores are not giving us a lot of damage though. Alright. So we're heading down to the heli platform, and then we're gonna defuse another bomb. Didn't have to shoot them down though. All the way up. EF connecting bridge. So here is also a timer activated. And there was the claymore, like I said. That we are going to grab that one. Start E. Gonna head on the stairs here. Equip the SOCOM. Because we're gonna fight against Fat Man on skates. And he is the bomb maker. So let's hope for a clean fight though. No. Hoping for a fast fight because there are some bombs in the neighborhood that are still counting down, so we need to get them out of our way fast. And that's a pretty fast Fat Man though. We still have time left to grab some ammo. That's really fast. 35 flat, wow. Nice. Alright. Now we're gonna pick up Fat Man. Fat Man. And then we defuse this final bomb. Now we need to go to Ames. And Ames is located in another facility we cannot go to only if we are how do you call it, disguised as same as the soldiers in uniform. So we need to do that. We need to go to do that also. So whenever you're ready, Ninja, we can go. A lot of codex though. Alright. BDU, our gear. Go this way to the connecting bridge and hoping for that no claymores will explode when I'm going to the other side of the so far so good. No alarms, no nothing. Alright, we're good. We're good at the Shell 1 core. Now our first objectives, like I said, is to retrieve a weapon. And the weapon is located on the other floor. Or on this floor. And Ames's thing is located on the floor, so we'll get this one. Knock him down. Call the elevator. One floor up. And we're gonna get the microphone. The microphone we are going to use is to locate Ames. We cannot interact with those soldiers. If you interact with those soldiers, it will trip an alarm and it will blow our cover. So. Two times pushing elevator, that will go. The elevator will go faster up, so that's an advantage. At some point. Hoping for this works out good. No, fuck. Almost. Ah. Excuse my language. We are clear to enter. that's also a tricky part if you don't do it correctly. It can harm you. Alright, now we're gonna try to locate aims.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
And it can be also a run killer.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh, no, that's aims.
You're Ames, aren't you?
That's aims. With the little, his hair is a little bit longer than the rest. But still, it's hard to locate him.
King.
So we're gonna need to swap our gear, our weapon. Then we're good. But still, he doesn't recognize us. And we're busted. We're discovered, so we need to get the hell out of here. Not a good option though. I think it was better if I neutralized him or I just want to wait here for a bit. And we're gone. Too late, buddy. Ah, shit. Need to go to strut F. Oh, this is also. I need to go down. Because I need to get the PSG rifle. That was a slight minor error there. No worries. PSG1 with some bullets. Good to go. Because we are swapping struts, we go from another massive platform to another. And also there are some claymores. We're gonna neutralize them. The receivers anyway. So we need a PSG1 for that. So that's why we grab one in the armory. No need to go into the platform again, so just all the way up again. To the pool. This is also a section where we have been. And we're going now the other direction. We're going this way. To the connecting bridge. So this was shell 1 core. Or the 1 shell. How do you want to call it? And then we're going to go to the shell 2. Now we're gonna equip the PSG1. First bomb is there. And there. There's also one. There's one. There's one. The final one. It's a little bit tricky. And now we're gonna fight the Harrier. Blitzkrieg is gonna help us because we don't have a Stinger missile. So he will drop us one. And now we're gonna fight the big ass Harrier, the jet plane that you have seen on the platform. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna try to. Anyway. Alright, Stinger. It. Drop some additional ammo. You can do this many ways. All of them are difficult to learn. Oh. It can take a while if you time your shots correctly. You can take them now, but like I said, it's hard. Where is she? Oh, there he is. Burn, baby. That's nice, that's convenient. Give him vulnerability. You can go on the rail, but it doesn't matter. You won't get.
I'll let you go out in style.
Hit that hard. Now need one last shot to make him go away. And that was the area. The reason why I did get that last ammo drop is because we are going to fight another boss and we're gonna need all the stinger missiles that we are going to get.
Colonel.
So that's why I wanna get all the missiles. All right, fun part's over. Little too much to the left. It happens.
Answer me. Raiden!
So we need to go a little bit more to the right.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Like that. I was a little too early with the chaps though. Well, we needed chaps here instead of the other way, but no worries. We have enough, so let's throw another one.
Encounter the enemy requesting backup.
You can do this like this, or you can switch weapons. You can go a little bit faster, but I like it old-fashioned. It's safe. Okay. Let's throw another one. Because we need to go this way. And this way has those guys. And if they get you, if they grab you, you're dead. So you fall out of the, I don't know. You fall out. There she is, there's Olga again. So now we need to go find the Nikita and locate the president. We have located the president, but we cannot get to him. We need a Nikita for that. One up or one down, best preferring. And we're gonna hit the water here. We're gonna quick turn and then we go back. You can also do a glitch, but it's glitchless. We don't do glitches here. So the elevator, go back. And we'll go stand on this platform. Equip the Nikita. Fire one. Watch out for him. He sometimes goes to the rocket. So now we're gonna say hi to him. Go around this one. So the floor is not longer electrocuted. It's like a bit in the previous Metal Gear Solid with the electric floors when you want to face the ninja. This is a few similar things. Again, a lot of codec. Alright, the location of Emma. Emma, we're gonna rescue her from this facility. She's scared, she's all alone, she's trapped in a I don't know, closet or some kind. So we're gonna rescue her. Go back where we came from. Take the elevator again to the same floor. Tap twice. Wait for it. I'm going to B1. Focus on the map. This way. Open this one. Skip the scene. Then we are good to go. Some additional Stinger missiles. And come on, thank you. Get that one. Oh, the other way. There we go. Up the stairs. And we're home free. Now we're gonna fight Vamp. Hope I do the Stinger strat correctly. We'll see. Let's go. Nope. Vamp is annoying.
Take this.
He is fast. He won't. He won't stand still at all. But we get him. It took us almost 30 stinger missiles though. But we have him. We have Vamp. For now. Now we're gonna rescue Emma. Go the good way, Raiden, thank you very much. Watch out for that sea mine. Massive sea bomb. Alright. And Emma can't swim. So that's a tricky situation because we need to get her from A to B. And what we are going to do is she goes on our back and she listens to the heartbeat of Raiden. Now we're gonna do that for this section. This section is rather easy, rather fast. And that's it. So this is fast, but the other sections that are coming up, we need to hold our hand and escort her, guide her along the process. So hold her hand and just walk with her. Take a ration, just because we can. Domme.
Ja, dat moet ik ja. Ik moet heel veel naar je.
Ja, nou als ik het geweten had, had ik het niet gedaan.
Ik heb het je verteld.
Nee.
Jawel.
Oh. Now we're gonna escort Emma as fast as possible from A to B, but she doesn't have enough air in her lungs, so we need to get her on the surface once in a while, like this. If you have Emma her health, if she drains fast, then she will be slower in the process. She takes rest. She stands still, etc. So now we have Emma to safety this far, but the danger is not clear because of those bugs here. She's afraid of bugs. So the other option we are going to use is not as friendly. Oh, come on! The non-friendly option. Come on. And that's this option. Ah, come on! Takes too long. The elevator goes back. Come on, Emma, you can do it. Then take the first floor. I'm gonna... No! Don't use that. Get her. Get her. Escort her out. You can go past this guard when you are on a good angle, but I won't take the chance. So I tranquilize him. Also here when you're going down the stairs. Just in case. Just in case. There we go. I'm gonna take those birds out of the sky. Wait for the other one. You can do it with the chaff, but it cannot work. And Emma is she's a pain in the ass sometimes. Come on, give me your hand. It's not that big of a deal. She's a little bit slow. One guard there. We're gonna get him. And there's some fire here, so we're gonna use the coolant to get rid of the fire. There we go. And then we have brought Emma to safety at a point. Wait here for a bit. Get those guards out of the way. Escort Emma to the other side, and then the fun starts, because Emma is going to take a whole path on her own. Escorted by me and by Pliskin, but there are some guards. And some things floating in the sky that we need to take down. So this is I think the slowest section of the game, and this is also a good section for I don't know, talking about event or donations or that kind of stuff. So BSG1, you can equip your thermal goggles to see those guys. It's handy. Or those guys. Shoot them out of the sky. There are two guys here. Those guys are floating. One in the near the horizon here. and one on top there, and that's it. That's from, she goes from the east to the west side, and that's all there is eventually. So they go from left to right. So now if we come to the last section of our journey, she goes around it, disappears, and then she comes down there, and this is her last journey to Pliskin. But halfway something is going to happen to her, and we're gonna try to stop that though. Another flying aircraft with gun is there somewhere. It's not that sea lion. Do we have all? I thought there was one more into the. I think we're all good. Come on, Emma. And this takes 5 minutes. 7 minutes. This is a long one. This is a long stretch. So yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, no worries. So we're gonna fight Vamp for the second time here, and that was Vamp. EE is Emma Emmerich, or yeah, Emma. How do you call her? So this is the strat E. We have to live. Emma is out of the picture now, and now we are going to go further in our journey. So we're gonna open this one, and just let me think for a bit, because we are on the other side of the facility. So I think when we have encountered, we're gonna head up. EF connecting bridge. Do we need to go there? Let me think for a bit. We have go that way, and yeah, okay, go this way. Yeah, that's it, because here are some of those things that are floating around. Yeah, there we go. The other way. Yeah, that's if those guys attack us, if those guys shoot us down, we will fall down. So we cannot have that. We cannot have that. Yeah, this is the right section because of the rats. So we're going into the elevator, and then we have something about a torture scene. We have Solidus on our side, not on our side, but he's going to do us the torture stuff for a bit. So we can't fight it. We can't fight it. But we're going safe. And it. There we go. But we don't gonna find it. We don't.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Check the ripple. All right, so.
You know this fellow? You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
And just let it. Just let it go.
Have they altered your memory too?
There's nothing that happened here, so happens here. Oh, there's Olga. Gonna give us a hand here.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Okay. Now we're gonna call Rose to speed up the process. Now we're free, but we don't have any gear though. We are completely naked. And now we are going to go to the other. All the codecs that we have, that we are now receiving from the kernel, are mentally, I don't know, are disorientated. It is not the kernel; it's a program of some kind. Damn it. Wow. Okay, it never happened to me that I didn't make that jump though. Ugh. So let's try it again, shall we? Come on!
He's over there.
Let's try another direction. Okay, we're good for now. That's not the way you're supposed to do that though, but. And now we are gonna wait here for a bit, waiting for Pliskin to join us. Pliskin Snake. And now we need to answer all the codecs that are coming up. Hoping that I'm going through this and don't die. Because I'm leaking blood.
On it.
And there's Rose, so that's our cue that Snake is coming and gives us a weapon that we are going to fight this part. There we go. We're gonna do a little bit of that. We have 10 rations, we are good. So now the timer has started. 45 seconds to a minute. Then we are going to get out of here and fight all those soldiers that you have seen along the way. Let's see if we're gonna get them all. We cannot equip any weapon here, only the blade. But if we are out of this area, this chamber, this tube, we can equip another weapon. So there we go. And now we're gonna equip this one and this one. Nice. It worked. First, I think the second try that it works. Okay. Fission milled. It's jamming our I don't know. It's messing with our memory. That's the word. Lol. All right. So that's the Chengdu part.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks.
Fortunately, we cannot skip this part, so we're waiting for the final fight, and the final fight is the Rexes, not one but three Metal Gear Rexes. So we're gonna wait for that for a bit.
The Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and
Not completely true though, because after that we have one more final fight with Solidus. So we're gonna use our blade that we are having on our back. So let's go. And that was the easy fight. If you do it on the other difficulties, that it is gonna be much harder than. Now we're not going to save.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
This is going to be. Here you want to hit square repeatedly or triangle repeatedly. If you don't do so, you're gonna die. But it's only one choke, so you're good.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
That's Snake with.
No, the Solidus.
So the final fight is coming up with Solidus. A lot of codecking here, but we're okay. And now we are going to fight Solidus with our blade that we have been given. So ah, come on. and waited. I've waited. Might have waited too long, or go away.
What's wrong with you?
Now we're gonna lose his tentacles. We're gonna use both of his blades on me. So let's go. And it's time. So 1:33:33. That's a nice timing though. We can set it on 1:35. I think we can manage it 10 minutes down, because this is the game. This is the end.
Remember this place?
Of course.
So this
where
is
we first met.
my submission for BSG 34 and the BSG Annual.
Today is the day I met you.
Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty on the PS2. New Game Plus, very easy. Thank you for watching.